22nd of October 2021, around just past 2:30 p.m. I am at the village of Nampasan, Pinampang. That is a site where they cast the pre-stressed concrete beam for a crossing at Nampasan for the Borneo or Azam Jaya highway. Nampasan is a quiet village. You can still see some buffaloes there. The village buffalo, oh dear. The remnants of the paddy planting days. Yeah, a few buffaloes left with that classical white crane chasing after the buffalo. One is having a mud bath. Oh, beautiful buffaloes. See, the Nampasan still retains a herd of buffaloes. Wow, nice, yeah. But we are now being taken by the era of new Borneo highway. Going to my left here, crossing the existing village road, and this is what big multi-billion project to cut the hill. Yeah, I don't like the look of this hill cutting. I'm still wondering how this big 4-lane highway will interface or will override, or will where they place this existing, because you cannot cancel this village road, which is serving all the villages in Pinampang. It's connecting the Tanaki to Inabong. This road is the village road, and the Borneo construction is almost parallel to it at the moment. So I'm here to see how they actually cross the river at the third point crossing of the Moyog River. Somewhere there. I'm going there later. Yeah. Here are the lorries carrying the earthwork, transporting more earth from cut to fill area. Don't know what is it. They come here to reverse. They come here to reverse and then enter. Another thing here, they should have some personnel to look after the traffic here, because it's dangerous for the traffic to keep crossing, even though the village traffic is very little, but they should have at least one person to at least look after the safety of the vehicle intercrossing the trucks and the village road. So see, the village traffic is passing by, and you got this truck crossing the main road as it carries the earth, transport the earth from this side to the other side of the river. Okay. So there's only one truck and one excavator operating, and the hill cutting for the slope there is maybe not complete. One of the slope is very steep, it's like vertical. Okay, so I'm going to the other side and see what the bridge crossing looks like. As I said, at this point here, they really should have one worker just coordinating the traffic when the truck crosses the road. It's kind of quite dangerous. Here is the Nampasan crossing. I think they call this the Moyog crossing number 3. And look at the truck is just about to cross. The earth-laden truck is just about to cross the bridge. That's how it goes, slowly, slow and steady. And it's gonna go and cross through the temporary bridge made of steel beams and columns. Okay, the bridge is made of steel beams and columns, guys. See that? One lorry at a time, the other is waiting at the other end to cross. Okay, there are two lorries taking turn to transport the earth. And behind there are all those obstruction by woods and debris and bamboo that gets clogged at that bridge. And that contribute to flooding upstream. See? There it goes. Of course, the bridge is strong to carry the lorry, but this bridge has a tendency to be clogged easily by this rubbish, which they only cleared after the flood is gone. Now take a look at the way. Luckily it's already completed, but they did also constricted the river here during the construction, but now they remove it in order to drill and construct this column. This is the bridge column in the middle of the river. They have to fill this edge with earth for the tractors for the drilling rig to be able to go and construct, drill and pour concrete. Now they haven't really completed removing the temporary earth ram here. Don't tell me that's the end. They will have to slope that earth afterwards, and they are not doing it because I think they want to concrete the concrete bulkheads there, concrete cap or something, concrete girders. Same with the other side. Let me zoom on it. So that slope doesn't look like it's clear. A riverbank looks like that. It's sloping. That's a natural riverbank. But this part here is clearly filled with earth. And during the flood, this is a constriction to the high flow of flood. And that explains why the flood takes a long time to recede. So this Nampasan was also constricted, which is denied and denied by that director. Take a close look, guys. Come in here and take a look at it. The clearance of the earth at the riverbank is not completed yet. They open the middle and think it's okay. It's not okay. So that earth there will have to can only be removed, or they will remove it only after all the concreting has been cleared on top of that columns. So they have to concrete a girder there. That is for the bridge crossing, right? So even in Nampasan, there was a temporary constriction of the river, but the guy said, kami tidak buat kesempitan sungai. Well, the sungai here is sempit, you know. It's still sempit. It's still having like a 25%, no, not 25, 20% narrowing. It's not narrowing at that water level, but at the top, which we really need when the river is full. We still need that for the water to flow, because a river cross section is typically trapezoidal. Okay, so this is it, Pulad. Take a look at it. So the clearing here is still, the earth ram is not fully open also. And behind me, the mid-span beam is already completed. That will be the mid-span beam. Same design all over. Same design as the Monsopiad, same design as Kampung Hoba, and same design as here, and same design as the Tambai Bridge. Okay, folks? As far as I can see, this highway is really making the village looks ugly. I mean, A big mountain has fallen across the village, and just look at the houses there. One day, and the other nice mansion there. Now it looks like it's being buried by the mountain. And this guy will become flood prone. I mean, I don't want to live in a house next to an artificial mountain, would I? Unless you have to dig up that house and make it at least half a level of that highway there. Just imagine the highway now is as high as your roof. You're living below an artificial mountain, an artificial hill. Yuck. I mean, I don't know whether the height is really necessary, or is it to avoid the flood or what. But then, if the flood is that high, if the flood was that high, then this house would have been flooded. But if this house was built nicely like that, then the flood level would have been low until the artificial mountain turns up. So I just wonder about this highway, whether it's designed properly or what. But I would think that that house just lost its value with this big ugly hill next to it. Yuck.